Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing the daily divine masculine check. This is going to be a Valentine's Day energy check. See where his head is at regarding the Valentine's Day holiday. So let's just go ahead and get started. If you would like to book a personal with me, I am doing a $5 off of my readings. So email me. This will be good until Saturday. So if you book by then or up to Saturday, then you can get the $5 off your reading. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, angel spirits and guides. This is the romance angels. What is the major energies of the collective of the divine masculines on how they are feeling towards Valentine's Day, Spirit? What are their energies for Valentine's Day? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This divine masculine, whoever he is thinking about on Valentine's Day, is a person that he feels could be the one. I feel like he sees that person as someone that he would love to be married to, would love to court you. Maybe there's a situation that's not allowing it due to the separation card. I feel like some of the divine masculines and femmes are in separation, and this could be due to obviously being married already, distance. He could be still continuing to be doing some healing work, but I do feel like this person may reach out to you. I see him grabbing her hand. For some of you may have a kid together, or there's kids involved. I see angels on top, little children. And this could be also a reason of regarding separation between you and him. Some of y'all could be getting engaged, or there's going to be some kind of engaging conversation for Valentine's Day. All right, what else is going on with the divine masculine spirit for Valentine's Day? What is the major energies for the divine masculines for Valentine's Day, spirit? What's going on? Ooh, believe in your own heartfelt wishes. This divine masculine is definitely curious, I feel, with this wonderful. There's some kind of sense of wonder that he just still looks at you in such awe, and just honestly, I feel like when he's looking at this butterfly, he's reflecting on the beauty of just how much you have changed and is different in a good way. I feel like this divine masculine, if they're still married, he has this wonder and awe about you that he can't stop thinking about you and wish that he could be with you on Valentine's Day. I definitely feel like there's an energy here surrounding a third-party energy that's not allowing this divine masculine to be with you, and I do feel like he wishes that he could. What else is going on with the divine masculine spirit? Ooh. The artful. Be creative. So I feel like this divine masculine may send you something very creative in the mail or at your doorstep. He's definitely thinking of maybe how to surprise you on Valentine's Day. He could be very artistic. Could be likes to paint. Maybe y'all went to museums together to look at artwork, but I do feel there is an energy here of him wanting to be creative for you on Valentine's Day. I do see, like, at the bottom of the deck, live fearlessly. There's some kind of playful, flirty energy that's coming through. Something about just, you know, when you're young and little kids, they're just so youthful. They're just They just enjoy having fun. I feel like it's not a serious, heavy energy. It's a very light energy that this divine masculine is coming off as. What else is going on with the divine masculine on how he is feeling towards Valentine's Day, Spirit? Communication. Yeah, I do feel like there's going to be some communication coming in for you, divine femmes. He's going to be texting you. I do believe that this divine masculine is still dealing with a triangle, a third-party energy. Doesn't have to be. And the triangle could just be busy with work, busy with family, could be busy with his kids. That is taking away from the connection that you and him could have. But I do feel like there is going to be some communication coming in. That's awesome. And I think that's because he has been wishing to either speak to you. There's some kind of wishes that he feels for you. What else is going on with this divine masculine? On how he is feeling towards the divine femme, Spirit. Ice King. I feel like this divine masculine is still a little cold. I don't feel like he has like completely warmed up and is going to be giving you more than just communication at the moment. I feel like he could be I feel like I see this, what I'm trying to say, an armor. So I feel like he's very protective still in his emotions and his feelings, and it's just really in this energy of holding back. I just keep feeling like holding back. I don't know that there's going to be some travel coming on, but with this Ice King, I do feel like he could be traveling during the Valentine's Day holidays. And I don't know if it's going to be towards you, but maybe he's going to go out with some of his friends. It doesn't have to be per se, but I definitely feel like there's some kind of travel that he is going to be doing. And that could be the reason why he's not fully engaged in completely seeing you. I feel like for some, they could be married and they're going to be going on a trip out for Valentine's Day. And I know that's going to be hard for you femmes to see. And you may see this on social media. And so that's going to be the reason why he's not going to be really engaging in communication as much on Valentine's Day. I think it's going to be like, hey, happy Valentine's Day. But I do feel like he wished that he could be with you. I feel like this divine master feels like you are the one, but you and him are in separation. I see the bottom deck due to possibly children involved. What else is going on with this divine masculine? Young male. There's some kind of young energy still here. I don't feel like he's quite fully matured. He could just be young in general with his age. But I'm getting still an immature energy that quite hasn't fully got to his potential in healing. I think he's still in that young stages, that immature stages of healing, that he's not quite in that mature energy. And I think that is due to the reason of him still being married. He can't quite give you that mature male energy and fully commit to you in a sense because he's still married, or there's just some kind of holdback of he can't be in union with you. There's something in the midst there, a third-party energy that's holding him back, and all he can give you is something very little, something just very small, and just, I keep saying little, I keep hearing little, but that's I think that's why you're just only going to get that little bit of communication from the divine masculine. One more card, Spirit. Destiny. But I do feel like this divine masculine definitely feels like you are destiny. I do feel like he could be telling you this. You know, there's gossip, it's like chitter chatter, not quite a lot of action that I feel like this divine masculine is doing, but I do feel like he could be telling his friends, some kind of best friend or family member that you are someone that he feels destined to be with, but he is feeling very stuck in a third party energy. For some, I feel like with this wedding card, Spirit is saying you could be dealing with a family situation that they are predestining you to be with somebody else. It's like, what's that word I'm trying to say? But I think it's in a lot of some kind of culture where, you know, the parents pick out who your husband should be or your wife should be, and arranged marriage, that's what I want to say. And this is the reason why you and him could be gossiping or friends and just talking, you know, like, I wish I wasn't with that person that I'm with, and I want to be in separation because whoever I want to be with is the one for me. And that's why this person could be wishing, trying to be creative, what can I do to get out of this situation, because there is some kind of destiny that he is feeling with the divine femme. Angel, spirits, and guides. Oof. Well, life purpose just fell out. Definitely feel like there's just some kind of energy of this divine masculine wanting a fresh new start. Why is communication here, Spirit? Yeah. He's going to try to navigate how to communicate to you. He's probably going to try to slickly text you, reach out to you, see how you're doing. There's some kind of navigate, but if you don't hear from him, it's due to some kind of anxiety that he is dealing with. Scared to reach out and a fear of getting caught. Definitely there is some kind of anxiety that he is feeling in regards to communication. There's I don't know who says this, but that what's chaos to the fly, it's peace to the spider. And that's just pretty much saying, you know, the spider is in peace in the web. You know, he can handle chaos. He can handle things being tangled up. But when a fly goes into a spider web, it's literally like chaos. And I feel like that's like anxiety of freaking out that I'm getting. Spirit just showing me a fly freaking out in a spider web. So if you do reach out, divine femmes, do know that this may freak out the divine masculine, and he could be icing you, ghosting you, and not responding back due to fears and worry that he will be caught. Why is Ice King here, Spirit? Yeah, I told you. I definitely feel like there's some boundaries that he is setting due to him being really cold and icy to you. I feel like he is locked down in a situation due to being possibly married or in a marriage or just in a committed relationship that he is. I feel like some of you divine femmes, I know it's up, you know, it's kind of hard to heal, but he is definitely going to be with his karmic partner or third party energy, and he is going to be kind of icy and cold to you and shut down due to some boundaries he's going to be setting. And do know that it's just a mask. It's something that he is having to put on a front and do and put on a show due to of a third party situation. I don't feel like this is the real true him of wanting to be with this person on Valentine's Day, because it says this could be the one. Y'all are in separation. There's some kind of marriage or wedding or some kind of deep spiritual connection. I wouldn't even say spiritual connection, but a deep committed relationship that he is connected to, that he is setting boundaries. Why is young male here, Spirit? I do feel like this divine masculine does love you. He does, but he can only give you breadcrumbs. He can't give you the whole loaf of bread that you would love to have on Valentine's Day due to obviously a third party situation. And so it's going to be a mystery on Valentine's Day, because you're going to feel like he doesn't really love me. That's that mystery, you know. It's going to make you feel unloved. It's going to make you feel compared. It's going to make you feel lonely. And so divine femme, stay strong on Valentine's Day, because I know it's going to be hard to see the person that you're wanting to be with another person, possibly on social media. And so I feel like Spirit just saying, get off social media. Do not look at his page. Do not snoop. Don't look on the karmic page. You set those boundaries for yourself too. Navigate away from social media and feeling the impulses to check and see what they're up to. What is destiny about, Spirit? Miracles. I definitely feel like this divine masculine feels like you are destiny. There are miracles, you know, that can arise from concrete. You know, a flower blooms from a concrete. Like, there is hope here. I know it may not feel like that, but do know that's due to a mask. Putting on a front, you know, having a life of an illusion and living in a facade, just trying to either impress family, friends, whoever, and not living their true self and living out their real destiny on life purpose that like they want to. What else is going on with this divine masculine spirit? Actually, I'm going to pull some cards. What else is going on with this divine masculine spirit on Valentine's Day? Yeah, I do feel like this divine masculine, it may look like he's victorious and he's happy and things are just so successful and wonderful, but this is all for attention. This is all for people to be on their high horse on Valentine's Day and to just show all the lovey-dovey energies that they're portraying at, you know, on social media. But do know that this is just something that he's surrendering to and doing what the karmic or third-party energy wants him to do, not per se something that he would do. I don't even feel like this divine masculine is going to be posting the pictures. It's going to be all the karmic doing all this work. He's just kind of be on pause and limbo and just, you know, I feel like this is just an attention card. It's all about the intention, not intention, attention. What else is going on with this divine masculine spirit? Strength. He's going to try to stay strong during this Valentine's Day holiday. I do feel like the third party energy, the karmic here, is trying to tame the beast within, trying to hold him back. And he's going to try to temper this, trying to balance this relationship on Valentine's Day. I definitely feel there is some energy here. He could be a Leo with a strength card. He could be a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But I do feel that there is just some kind of energy here of him trying to really hold back from screaming and yelling and saying how he feels. And this isn't in a negative sense. Like holding his tongue. You know, taming the beast within, because obviously it's Valentine's Day. He really just wants to just tell her off or tell the third party energy off. But he's going to try to balance it for Valentine's Day. What else is going on with this divine masculine? Ooh, 2 cards came out. Yeah. You know, this is really, death is all about transformation. With endings, there's new beginnings. And I do feel like this divine masculine does not want to be in this during this holiday, wants to be there. I feel like with this 5 of Swords, there's going to be some kind of conflict. I feel like either the karmic partner or the third party energy is going to be very selfish, or he could be very selfish in a sense that they're just going to just a lot of egos and going to be in the way. And I do feel like someone at the end of the day may walk away, or the night might be ruined due to some words and exchange. And I think this is just something that he is trying to hold. And so this is definitely the energy surrounding Valentine's Day. But I do feel like this divine masculine can't wait for this Valentine's Day to end. With death, there's all about endings, and he's just over it. He's definitely going to be over it. He's just ready to get off this horse, ready for all that attention to be done. End it. Because the 5 of Swords here is just like set back and forth, mental back and forth energy of wanting to be done. because I do feel like he's wanting to reject that third party energy. He doesn't want to accept this love, and he doesn't want to accept this relationship, but he still stands in it due to whoever knows why he wants to stay in this situation. But I definitely feel like this divine masculine is staying in something that's comfortable, because either finances, kids, a commitment, marriage, but it's not something that he is wanting to be receptive in the third party's energy's love. I feel like there's 3 cups here. I definitely feel like he is thinking about the divine femme, wishing he could communicate, talking and being with her, but there is just some drawbacks from that. Why is 6 of Wands here? I think that's the boundaries he's having to place. Why is the 6 of Wands here? And I also feel Spirit just said that if they're going to fight, he's going to reach out to you. Probably vent to you. And he may not even just vent. He could just be seeing how you're doing, texting you, communicating to you, because he wants to get his ego stroked by somebody else because it's just not working with the third party energy. Why is 6 of Wands here? Yeah, I do feel like this is all for attention due to a family situation, posing in front of social media for family, friends, acting like they're a happy family, happy home, but this is just all attention. All attention. Why is the Strength card here, Spirit? Yeah. He's holding back. I feel like he's going to try to act like he admires the third party karmic partner, but he's masking that. I do feel like he admires the divine femmes, and it's something that he is also holding back and masking, but I feel like this is just more of him faking the funk. I just heard faking the funk. Why is Death card here, Spirit? Yeah, he wished he can end this situation, end Valentine's Day to be in union, because I feel like whatever that situation he's in, it doesn't make him feel good. I feel like it's like a low vibration energy, and he wished that he could end it and be in union with the divine femmes. Why is 5 of Swords here? There's just some mental anguish that he's dealing with. Why is 5 of Swords here? Why is 5 of Swords here? Yep, like I said, what did I tell you guys? He just wants to end that. He wants to be separated. He wants to be done. He just wants to purge this holiday, clear it, leave a situation, but he can't. He's stuck. He's stuck in this battle that he's dealing with. But, you know, like, he has free will. He can choose to walk away, but I don't know why he just chooses to stay in something. Let's see what the separation is about, Spirit. Tell me more. What is the separation about, Spirit? Yeah, I definitely feel like he's trying to be in this energy of problem solving. I do feel like he was wanting to separate from this situation, and he's trying to be creative on how to get out, because I do feel like there is somebody else that he feels that he has a deep soul connection with, and that is the karmic, not the karmic, that is the divine femme. He knows he's in a situation that he wants to be separated from. And he's curious about you, divine femmes, because there is this energy of twin flame. I don't feel like this masculines understand twin flames per se, but I do feel like this divine masculine is definitely wanting this and wanting to end V-Day to be with you. Angel spirits and guys, what else is going on with this divine masculine spirit? Yeah, there is an energy of him wanting to be independent. He's trying to be creative. There's some kind of energy of him planning. You know, the Eiffel Tower is a very standalone energy. But he needs to get his backbone. He needs to have a stronger foundation in order to be independent. And I don't know if that's due to finances or some kind of restriction that's holding him back. What else is going on with this divine masculine on how he is feeling towards Valentine's Day? Yeah, there's some kind of energy of him wishing to have a breakthrough on Valentine's Day. I told you he's wanting to end that day. Like, I don't think he's happy about Valentine's Day. It's not something that he's wanting to do. It's just something that he's making sacrifices to do for a third party karmic situation. So he's just kind of aligning his life and aligning what the third party energy wants to do. See, guys, he wants a change. This is something that is chaotic for him, and it's not something that he wants to do on Valentine's Day. It's just something that he's just kind of like going with the flow and just doing it just to do it, because that's what, you know, you're supposed to do on Valentine's Day. And I don't feel like a lot of masculine's energies really care for Valentine's Day. It's not something that it's grand scheme like would love to do all the time, and it's something that I feel like they do because that's what their girlfriend or wife or whatever you're supposed to do. All right. Oops. What else is going on with the Divine Masculine? What is the Divine Masculine's major emotions on how they're feeling towards Valentine's Day, Spirit? What did I say? They're trapped. They do not want to deal with Valentine's Day with this third party energy. They feel very stuck and trapped. But they're just, I feel like there's some kind of frightened, fearful energy of them walking away or them saying they don't want to do Valentine's Day. So they just kind of be submissive. And I feel like I just saw a circus, like, you know, they whip the tiger into doing something that they want. It's very manipulative. And so I definitely feel like this Divine Masculine feels kind of cornered and stuck in having to deal with Valentine's Day with third party energy. What else is going on with this Divine Masculine on Valentine's Day? What's his major emotions? Yeah, I'm telling you. There's some grief here. Like, he's like, oh. I think it definitely heartbreaks him. Gives him, you know, feeling very heartbroken. Having to pose on social media or having to do things lovey-dovey with a third-party energy for attention. Because he feels bad because he knows that the Divine Femme wants this and he's giving it to the third party energy. And that's, and femmes know that this is something because he's feeling very trapped. He's feeling very whipped into and cornered to having to do. So I hope you find peace in knowing that that's not something that he is trying to do, and this is all intentional of, this is all his intentions and this is all him. No, like, this is something that he's feeling like he's kind of tricked and trapped and whipped to do. What else is the Divine Masculine's major emotions on Valentine's Day? Yeah, it's very resentful energy. Like, he's bitter. He does not want to do this. And it's I told you, he feels very burdened and swamped into having to be forced into doing something. Like, he's like, oh, I gotta go buy gifts, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, we gotta go here, we gotta take pictures. And so I definitely feel like it's a lot of bitter energy. It's overwhelming, and I know he just I think that's that death card, wanting to be done with it. Like, oh my god, I just can't wait for this day to end. All right, guys, so let's see what else we got going on. What advice do you have for the Divine Femmes who are watching this for Valentine's Day? What advice do you have for the Divine Femmes who are watching this on Valentine's Day, Spirit? What advice do you have for the Divine Femmes who are watching this, Spirit? Forgiveness heals, guys. I see a lotus flower here, and I love lotus flowers because they grow through the dirt and the mud, and they believe in new beginnings. You know, they have seen the bottom, and now they're ready for the top. So I know Valentine's Day is going to be like a band-aid ripped off, and seeing all that and hearing and knowing what they are doing or what they could possibly be doing and what you could see. And so Definitely forgive the divine masculines, forgive yourself, rise above from this day and this holiday. Know that this holiday is just kind of something that is very worldly and things. It's like we feel kind of cornered to do to show love when you're supposed to be showing love 20, every single day to the person you love. But this flower definitely symbolizes rising from a dark place into beauty and rebirth. And this is exactly how a lotus flower grows. So, it grows directly out of like that muddy, mercury water and into something very beautiful and whole. So, continue to love yourself, divine femmes. Forgive yourself. Let's see what it says. Forgive yourself and others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best they can. This includes you. Kickstart the healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Your health and happiness will thank you. So, release any of the guilt, the blame, whatever you're feeling, just release that. Find the confidence in who you are, the beautiful divine femme. Find who you are, the beautiful empress that you are. And let's go ahead and, where is my other cards? Don't know where it is. Anyways, I'll just do my typical angel, spirits, and guides. What advice do you have for the divine femmes who are watching this for Valentine's Day? What do they need to surrender to on Valentine's Day, Spirit? Surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Get creative and just doing things that, may be fun to you. Tap into your creativity. On Valentine's Day, pursue things that you wanted. Pick up an old instrument that you used to play. Pick up art, that you used to paint one day. Or do something that is very creative for you and some kind of self-love. Because surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself. There are things that you may feel like, I'm unlovable, I'm not worthy, or you may feel very in that low vibration. Those are just outdated beliefs about you. And it says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into your life. You're not the same person that you were 10 years ago, 5 years, even yesterday. One more card, Spirit. And surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Guys, all is well. You are right where you need to be. Maybe you fear that divine masculines won't change in this relationship. Maybe you fear that things just won't get any better. And so Spirit is saying, surrender that fear. That is a limiting belief. That is a lack mentality. The universe is abundant. And ask what you want. Ask what you want. All right, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. I pray that you feel loved. Know that you are worthy and you are so loved by the Most High. All right, guys. Much love.